Hi all! Today I'm showing you a southern hors d'oeuvre. These are my bite-sized mini pimento cheese corn muffins. They're perfect for the holiday season. You just pop them in your mouth. They're delicious. Ingredients you'll need: a half a cup of mayonnaise, 8 ounces of sharp cheddar, 6 ounces of pimentos, 1 box of Jiffy corn muffin mix, 1 egg, a third of a cup of milk, and 1 tablespoon of onion powder. You'll need to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And here I'm just grating the sharp cheddar. You can use mild cheddar, you can use extra sharp cheddar, it's just up to you. I actually shredded a whole block of 16 ounces, and that's because I had another recipe that I had to make that required pimento cheese. So that's why there's such a big block, but I only put a cup and a half actually in the mix. Now this is a great hors d'oeuvre for the holiday season. They're just bite-sized. You put them in your mouth. They're delicious. They have that unctuous flavor that pimento cheese has, and then of course it is a little corn muffin, which is delicious, and you serve it warm. You can also serve a dip if you want, but I don't think that's necessary. They're perfect when they're warm. Pop them in your mouth. Excellent hors d'oeuvre. So once I have this grated, I move on to the next bit, and that is I want the pimentos to be chopped, and not so fine. You can use a knife if you want and a board. As you know, I have horrible chopping skills. I put them into the food processor for just a moment. You'll see, just blitzed it real quick, and I just used half the jar.
This is a pound of cheese. I'm going to do a half a bottle.
And I asked my mama if that was enough, and she said yes. She was in the kitchen as I made all these recipes, because they're basically her mama's, and some of them are hers. So I always ask her advice for everything. I always act like I don't know, but of course I do know. I'm a lot older than I sound. And so then I just add a half a cup of mayonnaise. I actually added a whole cup, but it's a half a cup for this recipe. And then the pimentos. And then I'm going to mix everything together.
So I'm making so much pimento. Oh, I need more. Definitely more. Special?
And that's done. And now I move on to, now I'm using Jiffy. I'm going to link my recipe below for the actual corn muffins that are my grandma's, but this is easier. And especially when you're in a hurry, it's a great hors d'oeuvre. So it's 1 egg, a third of a cup of milk. We're following the directions on the package. You mix and just till barely combined. And that's it. You don't want to overmix it, because although it is a quick bread, you don't want to develop any gluten. So we're just mixing till it's barely combined. You break up any lumps. As you'll see, I'm kind of going up and down with the whisk to try to break up any big things. And I had a mini non-stick cupcake baking tray, and I put in mini cupcake liners. And you don't have to use that. It's not necessary. If you have a non-stick mini cupcake tray like I do, you don't really need them. In fact, I tried it both ways. I decided you didn't need it. Now, I added a tablespoon of onion powder to this. And you may not think you would need it, but it tastes wonderful. It's perfect. And now I'm just adding 1.5 cups of the pimento cheese. All my measuring cups were all dirty, so I had to use the half cup, which is fine, because I am adding 1.5 cups. And then I'm just mixing everything together, and then I'm going to fill. I'm using a teaspoon scoop. It's actually just a teaspoon measuring spoon. That's what I used to fill each of the mini cupcake liners. Now, I will say this. You don't have to use the paper liners. Just use the thing. That's perfectly fine. What I would suggest, which I did later on, was normally I don't use these. I just serve them as a side.
What is
but
it?
because I thought this would make a great hors d'oeuvre, what you can do is you can take some extra pimentos and put them on top of each of the mini corn muffins, and it's very colorful. You'll see at the end I did that. I tried something different. So the last ones, I did it without the paper liners. It wasn't even necessary. I thought it was easier to get them out without the paper liners. So you don't need the paper liners, actually. Although I did buy some holiday ones for, because I thought it would be kind of cute. Some Christmassy ones. And they're so delicious. They're just really good with the pimento cheese. Let's face it, everything's better with pimento cheese. That's if you're Southerner, you believe that. So I filled everything up, and I just put a little bit of extra pimento on top of each of the corn muffins. And I don't show it, but I did. And then I'm going to place this into the preheated oven, but you'll see that I had put the pimentos. And it's going to bake for 9 to 11 minutes as it did before. The oven's is still at 350. And when you bring them out, you'll want to serve them warm because that's when they're best, because the cheese is all gooey and kind of pulley. I'm not sure why this clip is very slow. I did not film it as slow. But this is what they look like. They're absolutely delicious. Serve them warm. If you want, you can put a dipping sauce, but it's really not necessary. To help our channel grow, we're asking everybody to please like, subscribe, and comment. If you're enjoying our content, we really hope that you are. Please consider becoming a subscriber. It doesn't cost you anything, but it does help us out tremendously. We also ask that you please watch the video from beginning to end. This also helps us out. It's all because of how that darn YouTube algorithm works. Otherwise, we stay hidden. All these things are necessary for growth on YouTube, and we really want to grow. Thank you all for your help. I post new videos 3 times a week. On Sundays at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. With the holidays coming up, we're very excited to be showing you how we celebrate Thanksgiving and Christmas here in the South, with all of our Southern traditions going back hundreds of years. So please don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Just a reminder, our first Vlogmas starts December 1st and runs through December 24th. There'll be a new video every day. So don't forget to hit the notification bell. On weekdays, it will be at 3 p.m. and on the weekends, it will be at 9 a.m. So a new video every day. See you then. Thank you all for watching. We're very grateful to all of our new and old subscribers for supporting us and helping us grow. We know that Hurricanes Helene and Milton have destroyed so many lives and communities for so many of us who are living here in the South. And we know that the road to recovery is going to be a long one, and the cold weather is setting in, and the holidays are almost upon us. So we're encouraging everybody to please help those in need here in the South and all over the country who's been affected by so many different natural disasters by donating to the American Red Cross, the Salvation Army, World Central Kitchen, All Hands and Hearts, AmeriCares, Operation Blessing, and Save the Children. We're not affiliated with any of these organizations. We just know they're doing great work on the ground. As always, please stay safe and be blessed.